Something happened today, and someone treated you unfairly. So tonight, you call your friend to get it off your chest. You replay the whole thing, every detail, out loud. And you expect to feel lighter when you hang up. Instead, your jaw is tight and your heart's racing. You're somehow angrier than before you started talking. You did the exact thing everyone told you would help. So why do you feel worse? We've all been sold the same idea about anger, that it builds up inside you like pressure. And if you don't release it, you'll explode. So you vent, you let it out, you blow off steam. It feels responsible, even healthy, even mature. There's just one problem with that whole picture. Your anger isn't steam, and you're not a kettle. Nothing inside you is filling up and needing out. So what's actually happening when you vent? Let's start with what your body does when you're angry. Your heart speeds up, your muscles tense, your focus narrows. That's your body bracing for a fight that isn't coming. This state is uncomfortable, and it wants to end. Left alone, it usually fades on its own in minutes. Your body is built to come back down. Now watch what venting does to that process. Every time you retell the story, you feel it again. Same racing heart, same tight chest, right on cue. You're not draining the anger, you're relighting it. Each retelling keeps your body stuck in the fight. The thing that was supposed to fade never gets to. But the physical part is only half of it. The bigger damage is happening in your attention. When you vent, you're quietly building a case. You reach for every reason you were wronged. You sharpen the best lines, the ones that sting. You drop anything that complicates the story. Their bad traffic day, your own short temper, gone. What's left is a cleaner, meaner version of events. And that version is the one you'll remember. Here's the part nobody mentions about all this. Your brain treats rehearsal like practice. Whatever you run through, it gets better at running. Think of a name you heard once and lost instantly. You never repeated it, so it never stuck. Now think of a grudge you can recite word for word. You practice that one, out loud, many times. Venting is just a rehearsal for staying angry. Each round carves the path a little deeper. The story gets faster to reach, harder to shake. So the release is doing the exact opposite. It's not letting the anger out, it's training it in, which raises an obvious, uncomfortable question. If venting backfires, why does everyone swear by it? Because in the moment, it genuinely feels good. Not the calm kind of good, the powerful kind. Your friend nods and says, "You're totally right." That agreement is a small, real hit of relief. You feel justified, backed up, less alone. And you mistake that feeling for healing. But feeling validated isn't the same as feeling better. One lets the anger fade, the other feeds it. So where did the steam idea even come from? It's a lot older than any of us. For a long time, people pictured emotion as fluid, pressure that builds and has to escape somewhere. It's a tidy picture, and it's completely wrong. Feelings don't actually obey the rules of plumbing. But the metaphor stuck because it feels true from inside. And researchers have tested it many times over. They make people angry, then let some of them vent. Hitting something, ranting, really letting go. Nearly every time, the venting group ends up angrier. Not calmer, more aggressive, quicker to lash out. The people who did nothing cooled off faster. Doing nothing beat doing the recommended thing. Let that land for a second. The cure was quietly making the problem worse. So if venting is out, what actually works? This is where it finally gets useful. Remember, your body wants to come down on its own. Your only real job is to stop blocking it. First, put a name on what you feel. Not a paragraph, one word, "I'm angry." Naming it quietly turns the volume down. It moves you from inside the feeling to beside it. You're no longer the anger, you're just noticing it. Second, give your body somewhere else to go. Not to forget, just to stop rehearsing. Do something that needs your hands and your attention. Wash the dishes, take a real walk, cook something. Boring on purpose. The boring is the point. You let the tension drain without feeding the story. Third, and this is the real skill, reopen the story. Venting closes it down to one guilty party. Reappraisal cracks it back open again. Ask one honest question. What am I missing here? Maybe they were sharp because their day fell apart. Maybe the thing that stung wasn't even aimed at you. You're not excusing it, you're seeing it whole. And a whole story is much harder to stay furious at. Notice what these three moves have in common. None of them push the anger out of you. They just stop you from pushing it back in. That's the exact thing the steam idea gets wrong. You don't need to release anger. You need to stop rehearsing it. Say that line to yourself next time you're fuming. Venting isn't a release. It's a rehearsal. And you get to choose what you practice. Now, this doesn't mean bottling everything up. Bottling is just venting, aimed inward. Same rehearsal, quieter. The goal isn't silence. The goal is not looping. There's a real difference between two conversations. One asks, "Can you believe what they did?" That one builds the case and stokes the fire. The other asks, "Help me figure out what to do." That one is actually looking for a way out. Same friend, same phone call, opposite direction. So next time something sets you off, catch yourself. Notice the pull to grab your phone and rant. That pull feels like relief on the way in, but you know now where that road actually goes. If this changed how you'll handle the next flare-up, subscribe. It's the quiet, useful stuff like this we dig into here. Name it, let your body settle, reopen the story. 3 moves, and none of them are venting. The anger was always going to pass on its own. All along, the trick was getting out of its way. So next time you're furious, try doing nothing loud.